You said he's a classmate?
Who?
新人.
新人 is Yao Shu, the classmate. 新人 was my childhood friend. Even we had a few years age difference.
So the man sitting here last night until 2 in the morning with you was a childhood friend?
Yeah, and his father was a good friend of my father too.
So he's a real family friend.
Yeah.
How did he end up so close to you here?
Oh, we didn't know each other until we didn't know that until one day in the LDS church. No, until Mom's church lunch meeting.
So you found out it's a coincidence?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a real blessing. What a miracle.
It's almost unbelievable.
Yeah. Well, Oz said that the doctor said your recovery last night is unbelievable.
Dr. Rinaldi came in, he said, I almost can't believe it. He said, Rinaldi was careful. He said, we are still in a very critical situation, but last night, he said we didn't know. And
usually when doctors say that, it means
they were all, like, we remember the meeting. The doctors, they were all,
they did
like,
it again?
They were all, yesterday afternoon, they were all stone-faced. And then, we called the notary.
Yeah.
And Joe Chambers got on the phone with me and worked all evening to edit the documents and send them to me. And it was Dad. Ooh. I don't know how you did it, but anyway, they said the fluid in the lungs there's still crackly at the bottom of the lung, but the top of the lungs sound quite clear. And anyway, we still need to, it's still a very risky situation, but you are way better. They even said you can sit up at the edge of the bed, maybe sit in a wheelchair and wheel around as long as you're on oxygen, a lot of oxygen. But look at his oxygen saturation, it's like 95, his pulse is 90, his breathing rate is 22.
Okay, good. Okay.
So that means after he slept early this morning, his vitals were still getting better.
Yeah, and Rinaldi, he's a cute doctor. I like him. He was really concerned yesterday, and he's so happy today. And he said, "Wow, when you told me your dad's a fighter, you really meant it." And I said, "Yeah, my dad. Unfortunately, he's had to fight his whole life." And then Dad told me about the Mormons. He didn't talk about his childhood. He talked about the Mormons.
he initially said that his childhood friend, they met him in the LDS church. And then he goes, no. So you look better than last night.
Yeah. I slept like a dead person.
Yeah. Did you?
No pun intended.
But did you get a good sleep in?
Yeah, it was solid. I slept completely. I think from 11. We went to sleep around 11:30. I didn't wake up until 6 a.m.
Okay.
And it was a solid, completely out.
Okay, good.
Jenny says she doesn't feel well, so I need to spend more time.
She's been under too much stress.
Yeah.
She's under too much stress.
Yeah.
Let Ted know that we appreciate him coming here. He really stayed here till 2 in the morning and just...
Ted who? The tall Asian guy?
I'm letting him know.
Yeah, let him know we appreciate it.
Ted Wong, right?
Ted Chang, C-H-A-N-G.
Because that's for him to make that, it's a pretty big sacrifice. I could see he stayed here till he physically couldn't stand it anymore. And he's like, I gotta go.
Wow.
And when he's here, it allows me to relax more too. Oh, I put that note up too. Oh wow! Somebody wrote a response. Somebody wrote a response on that. I was like, that is not my handwriting. That's really nice. Love you, Dad.
Love you.
You're the world's best dad. You're the world's best dad.
Thank you.
You're welcome. This is B302. It's going to be Dad's new room. It's a private room, so we have more privacy here. Hopefully it'll be the room that Dad gets better in. And not the room he departs us in.